diddle groove with a paradiddle-diddle groove, okay? So paradiddle groove is same exact sticking as when you're just doing a paradiddle, but you're adding bass drum on the, basically doing an eighth tied to 2/16. Paradiddle part, the regular part, and a good exercise is playing 2 paradiddles and then 2 paradiddle diddles back to back, because the diddle diddles take up a shorter amount of time, and it's 6 notes, even though you're still playing in 2/4. Okay, so I'll play it nice and slow. So I'm going to play 2 paradiddles and then 2 paradiddle diddles back to back. Okay, with the bass drum figure. So the bass drum figure's going to remain the same but when I get to the paradiddle diddle, it's going to sound like, but it's still, so, okay, here we go. Two paradiddles, 2 diddle-diddles. So I'll try to call them out more now if I can, okay? So starting with the paradiddles, 2 paradiddles, paradiddle, again, diddle-diddle, paradiddle, diddle-diddle, faster and faster if you want, but you can make it into some cool fills too. Playing the paradiddle diddle part, or playing the paradiddle groove part with the paradiddle diddle fill part. Going back and forth. So, sorry, I'm trying to just throw out a lot of different ideas and lesson ideas and that kind of stuff today. I've had a lot of lessons today, and then I've been just kind of playing a lot and doing different covers and that kind of stuff. And a lot of times these exercises, although a lot of them are well known, for whatever reason I find a lot of drummers don't know about them, or don't practice them even if they do know about them. Because, everyone comes for the fun part, right? To play the drums. But if you don't have a good foundation, good luck to you playing everything single strokes. And there are a lot of great drummers, like drummer from AC/DC. He made an entire career out of playing one beat. He played the primary groove in everything he played. Back in Black. He played that, and it's just different tempos that he plays it at. Playing in different tempos, but he made a whole career out of playing one groove. So, anyway, we kind of used the metaphor of the Legos. We all played with Legos. Well, us guys did most of the time, and girls did too. With my one or two girls that looks at my channel. Love you, sis. On fire full. You're just so great. Man, if I didn't have any other girls, it doesn't matter. You make up for everyone. So love you, girl. You're awesome. So for those that are watching and practicing and doing those kind of things, you're gonna use the little metaphor that we used for it, and I forgot it because I was thinking of the other people. Oh, Legos. So with Legos, you have to have a strong foundation, right? You can't just throw the walls up and throw a roof on top with no strong foundation or the walls holding it up, right? You got to build the foundation first before you can build on top and make your towers or your turrets or your spaceships or whatever the case may be. So same thing applies to drums. If you don't have that good foundation, if you're just kind of winging it, and I'm totally guilty of that. 100% self-taught. Even to this day, I'm self-taught except for the lessons I've taken with Russell. And I've been playing I think I'm going about 6 years now. I keep trying to remember. It's kind of a blur, but it's somewhere in the range of like 5-6 years, more towards 6. And but when I first started, it was all self-taught. I played all my rolls like this. All fulcrum. I didn't know any better. I played all my rolls closed. I didn't know the difference between open and closed. You know, I knew maybe like 3-4 rudiments, not 40. You know, so even just some lessons with some good instructors and instruction can make a world of a difference. So and that's, like I said in the last video, that's kind of why I created this channel too, so I can not only keep track of ideas, but look back into the past and see the progress that I've made, and kind of how my flow is progressing. Am I playing more complex stuff, or am I just staying where I'm comfortable playing? Am I challenging myself? All those different kinds of things. So, but my philosophy, strong foundation, so important. So important. Singles, doubles, paradiddles, flams, flam accents, flammacues, paradiddle-diddle, right, left, right, left, right, left, paradiddle-diddle, 6-stroke roll, right, left, right, left, right. So you're doing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're starting, first stroke is single, last stroke is single, and the middle 2 notes are the doubles. But that's different from a paradiddle-diddle. Even though you're playing 6 notes in a paradiddle-diddle, the sticking is different. So don't get your 6 strokes confused with your paradiddle-diddles, even though you're playing 6 notes in each one, okay? Because they're different stickings for different reasons and help you get around the kit in different ways. All right, another super long video, and I just got done teaching a lesson, so I usually come out here and kind of decompress after that and kind of clear my head and get some other ideas out before I crash for the night. So, all right, guys. Well, I've got some kind of serious stuff going on in the next couple weeks. Some surgeries and some other things going on. So I'm not sure how often I'll get a chance to play or practice or post or do jam sessions and that kind of stuff, just because I have some pretty major stuff that's going to take me a while to recover from too. So I'll keep going until that time happens, and then after that I'll get back to it as soon as possible. All right, guys, love you, and this is my therapy. You guys are my therapy. I love you guys so much for all your suggestions, all your feedback, all your kudos, and I feel so blessed that you guys consider me as good of a player as I am, because in all honesty, I consider you guys better players than I am. So, self-deprecating is always kind of good, you never want to get too full of yourself or have a big ego about that stuff, but at the same time, I see people, constantly downgrading their playing when they shouldn't be, and credit is deserved where it should be. So anyway, guys, I appreciate all your kind comments, and I feel the same way about you guys, and I will always strive to get better and better no matter what happens. And it's where my heart is. I don't care where it leads. I don't care if it makes me money. I don't care if people know who I am. I don't care about that stuff. I just care that I can hold my own, I can get engaged with the community, and when called on a gig, hopefully sooner rather than later, I can hold my own, get the job done, and get called back, and people enjoy working with me. So that's really all it is. It's one thing to be a phenomenal player, but it's another thing to be a phenomenal human being. Okay? Take it from someone that had to learn that the hard way, all right? So, chops, great. Chops can get you far, but band leaders like to work with good people who they know they can trust, who will work with them, who aren't going to argue back and forth with them, who will do what they say, who will hold down the groove that they want you to, that can be highly engaged with cues, isn't just off in their own world, staying home and playing the same thing regardless of, when the band leader said, hey, no, man, it's time to change. We got, section B coming up. Why are you still playing section A groove? That kind of thing. So it's important. It's important to kind of grow not only as a player, but as a human being, and noticing those signs and kind of, what will get you the gig or what will get you a call back versus, having an attitude, not reaching out, not giving other people kudos. Like, I even see that just in the YouTube comments. Like, a lot of people will give, like, snarky comments when people compliment them. Or like, yeah, I knew I was doing good, like in cool face, like, ha ha ha, like, yeah, that was me, that kind of thing. But then never reach out to any other channels, never give kudos to anyone else, even though a lot of times the people playing other things on other channels are 10,000 times better than what the one person is playing that thinks he's, the SHI, what. So I'm not trying to downgrade people and stuff. I'm just saying how important it is to have that mindset too, because it'll carry you far, and then people enjoy working with you, and they know they can trust you, and they know that not only can your skills be solid, but that you're willing to play the game and do what's needed of you to get the job done. So anyway, just philosophy, more talking. Super long video again. I'll cut this down, but love you guys, and I highly believe it's really important to go through that journey. It's a journey. It's not just, oh, look what I can do, and I'm playing an instrument, and I'm learning a fun new hobby, and this and that. But it teaches you so much about yourself. It teaches you discipline. It teaches you the sense of accomplishment. You should see the joy that I get out of kids, where they come in sullen and disabled or autistic and no eye contact and sad and don't want to do lessons and are scared and holding on to their mom's leg and won't let go. And, the minute that I give them a pair of sticks, I get on their level, I get on my knees, I say, hey, nice to meet you, buddy, welcome, my name's Blake, and don't be scared, I promise, I'm easygoing. If you have any questions, just let me know. I won't push you if it doesn't feel right, or you're getting upset or frustrated, just let me know and we'll take a break. That goes so far. That goes so far, not only with the kiddos, but with the parents, So that's where my joy comes from, and my sense of inspiration, and so that's why no matter what happens, I'm going to keep practicing, and I'm going to keep striving to get better and better, and hopefully it makes me a better person in the end. All right, guys, love ya, and keep that light shining. That's so important. It's that source of inspiration and what guides you, what guides your heart and the reasons for what you do. That will carry you so far. All right, guys, take care.